So, here we are. Another replay. This one's on Cape Blanc this time. Exciting. Personally, Cape Blanc is my favorite map. I happen to quite enjoy it. If it would ever load. Ah, there we are. Here we are. I'm taking the position on my left with my stego, trying to defend the stego. I'm moving up to try to apply as much pressure as possible. I see their Welkin topping on me, so I try to move around as much as possible. I've called out their Welkin to my friendlies, so they're going to try to hop on him, but unfortunately he pulls back. Alpha gets open while that's going on, so I've successfully applied enough pressure to keep, to keep a bunch of keep a bunch of them off of Alpha, which was my goal. I'm now looking at the Hurricane to try to pick him off because he's a big target. But Welkin's going to box here, and I know that. So I activate my 1 preemptively so that by the time he's boxed, my 1 comes up and deletes him. Or deletes the box. I then see the Hurricane low and focus on Hurricane with my 2. But I die in exchange because their stego looks at me and, well... Yeah. Inferno is quite squishy. Very funny. Not really. I'm joking. But, on the other hand, I'm coming back in here now. I see my friendlies fighting over Bravo. I see the Lumine. I spawn in, and I immediately press 2 so that I can get that big laser on Lumine. I'm dodging to keep the laser on her as much as possible so that it gets as much damage as possible because the laser moves faster when I'm actually dodging with the enemy. If they dodge, they lose the laser. But if I dodge with them, the laser gets back on them. Now, I see their Tricera over there. Tricera looks like a juicy target. I look at the top, A. A's coming up in about 15-20 seconds. I see I have enough time. We kill Tricera. Now, A's starting to come up. A's going to be up in about 10 seconds now. So, I start prepping for A. I cast 1 to kill the AI. AI is dead. Welkin can now easily grab Alpha without being contested by the AI or enemy players because their Tricera is dead, and our Stego's pressuring them to keep them back, making space with his damage. Now, Bravo's coming up. Hurricane's on Bravo. He's a big threat to it to keep us off with his decoys. 3 of us hop on him. He's dead. Welkin's the next big target we go after. He's get put into a box and then absolutely shredded. Now, Tricera's a big threat, but I see Stego over there looking nice and pretty, and I think I go after the Tricera because he's looking half now, and we can successfully kill him. Yeah. I then go after the Aquila because of how close they are to the battlefield, which Aquila is then deleted. Hurricane then respawns on top of our Stego, funnily enough, and is then killed. I then go after their Stego to keep our Stego from having to fight him. Because our Stego is planning on fighting him here, but we need our Stego to rotate. And our Stego can't successfully rotate unless I'm taking care of it. So, instead of having the Stego, who is the super high big damage dealer, I tell him to go attack the next point while I deal with their Stego. And as you can see on the map, my Stego starts leaving while I take care of the Stego. I float around him like a bumblebee. No, like a butterfly it is. Float like a butterfly, sting like a bee. I can't believe I forgot that. I then focus my lasers onto the the hurricane, which this Triceratops here, so he's going to absorb the shot for the hurricane, but it doesn't matter because my teammate's on him as well. I missed that shot because of the anti-lock-on capability of Aquila. And then hop on Tricera. 4 of us then hop on him, and he's dead and down for the count. I see Stego sitting over there looking pretty. I shoot a big giant laser at him. He starts taking lots of damage and moves, successfully forcing him to cut half his DPS. I see him do it again. And here I'm going to start moving away and moving back towards the big point so that we can successfully cap it. And we cap it here and win the game successfully because of the amount of pressure we put all around the map. This game was 5 minutes and 39 seconds long.